Thank you to Morris Arkletum for their generous donation on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink the Trend Up Professional, and welcome back to Morenatsu Revisited, Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited, Homecoming Morenatsu. I'm feeling tired, so let's get into this, shall we? It's so surreal. I can't believe I'm wandering the streets of my hometown again. Even though so much has changed over the last 5 years, I still feel welcome. I remember this shop, and that potted tree, and those shabby-looking curtains. I lightly begin to air out my shirt. Yep, I remember that Minnesota heat, too. It's so hot. Oh my god. Fully aware of the terrible sun beating down on me, I make an effort to walk in the shade on my way to a familiar building in the distance. I can't wait to see what the Ushima Inn looks like now. Hiroyuki's family has owned the inn for several generations. I suppose you could say it's one of the things that define Minnesota. Defines. If I remember right, it was Tora's great-great-great-grandfather who established it after discovering his land had amazing hot springs. Running the Ushima Inn has been a family tradition ever since, even when the Ushimas find success in other areas, like how Hiroyuki's dad was a famous chef for a while. They always find their way back here. Whoa, that was faster than I thought it'd be. Before I know it, I'm walking through an entrance and an old fence surrounding the Ushima Inn. Nostalgia fills my heart as the sights cause a flood of memories to flash through my head. I can almost feel tears in my eyes. Why, don't be such a sap, hero. It's just Torihiko's house. And yet, seeing everything the way it was when I left feels like I'm seeing my memories preserved right in front of me. At least there's a couple of things that stayed the same, huh? I smiled to myself while walking closer to the front door. Hey, is that Hiroyuki Nishimura? Eh? I hear a voice call out. It's familiar, but not one I... Oh, before I can react, a figure leaps up from behind the door and starts sprinting right for me. What? I brace myself for impact. Who the fuck is this? Takeshi. Who the fuck is Takeshi? I've never seen no goddamn Takeshi. Hiroyuki, long time no see. The Tiger Man wraps his arms around me and lifts me up. Oof. Uncle Takeshi? Oh, so he's older. Tora told us you were back for the summer. It's good to see you again, dude. I'm able to fight through the pain enough to glance down at the smiling face up at me. Glance down. And he said dude, but he's Uncle Takeshi. I'm very confused. Put the boy down, Takeshi. He's only just arrived and you're only making him uncomfortable. I'm released from his grip and barely managed to land on my feet. Ha. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away there. Oh, here's a really old dude. Another Tiger Man emerges from the doorway and walks up to me. Welcome back, Hiroyuki. Please excuse my younger brother. He was never one for discretion. Torihiko's older uncle, Kazuo, glares over at Takeshi. Don't be such a stick in the mud, Kazuo. It's just the way I am. It's not good for your health to take things... Oh, it's just the way I am. It's not good for you to take things seriously all the time. Huh. How do you think I got this dashing fig... Oh, God. I can't fucking take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't tell who's talking and who isn't. Mwah. How do you think I got this dashing figure? There's no time for exercise when there's work to do. You should know that by now. Hey guys, glad to see both of you. Apologies, it was rude of me to ignore you after a greeting. How's it going, Hiroyuki? Meet any cute girls down there in Osaka? My cheeks flare up. Uncle Takeshi was always the kind to be forward about stuff like this. I guess. That's good. You're well on your way to becoming a man, my friend. Soon you'll have so many girls wanting a piece of you, you won't even know where to start. Which reminds me, have you been working out? Give it a rest, fool. You're letting all that exercise go to your head. That's what Kiki said last night. Quit being a smartass. Don't you have work to do? Sure, but so do you. I don't see you working very hard either. I'm glad to see you two are still polar opposites of each other. Oh, please, as if I'd ever be like my brother. It takes everything I have to keep this moron in line. Hey! Yeesh, if I don't step in soon, these two will never stop. Oh, by the way, is Torihiko home? You just missed him, bro. Torihiko and his father driving out to Kazunari to buy groceries. Really? Aw. Crap, I was looking forward to hanging out with Tora right now. Don't look so down, they'll be back later this evening. Would you like to come inside, Hiroyuki? The invitation reminds me that I'm still standing out in the middle of the summer heat. Yes, that would be amazing. Follow me then. Uncle Kazuo waves for me to walk behind him, which I do. I can feel my shirt sticking to my back at this point. While a bit warm, it's noticeably cooler inside the inn than it is outside. Since you're here, would you like to spend some time in the hot springs? Yeah, we won't charge you since you're a friend of the family. I appreciate the offer, but I think the last thing I want to do is sit in hot water. After hearing my reply, the two of them look at each other and nod. In that case, you can help us around the inn instead! Thanks for the... Oh, what? Here's a bucket and a mop. You can start by wiping down the main hall. But... I look over at Uncle Kazuo with pleading eyes. He lightly shrugs, then speaks bluntly. We're down several people today. It would be a great help if you'd assist us with the cleaning duty. ... I kinda wanted to just say hi to Torihiko and not get roped into working again like when I was a kid. Please? Oh, it'd be nice to get out of the heat for a little bit. Plus, I'll likely see Tora when I'm done helping out. Fuck people like this. Oh, you're here for whatever? You're gonna do work now. Like, fuck you. There's still a lot of stuff I wanted to see in Minasato today. What to do? Explore Minasato more. They stare at me expecting an answer, but... I'm sorry, guys. I just got back. I'm trying to familiarize myself with the town again. No, don't apologize. You're a guest here, so you only have so much time in Minasato before your vacation is over. I understand. Yeah, it's totally cool, dude. There's a lot of work to do, but we've dealt with worse before. Go do what you have to do. Though, don't forget about us, eh? I expect you to visit every day. Every day? That's right. Now get out of here, go enjoy your vacation. I bow my head to them. Thanks, guys. Tell Torihiko I said hi. We will. I wave at them and leave through the front door. Like, it sucks that you guys are short on people, but you don't just randomly give your fucking chores to other people. Like, that's especially since we're on vacation. Like, it's such a dick thing they tried to do back then. I refuse to feel bad for them. After leaving the inn, I start wandering up the road with nowhere specific in mind. I see a variety of stores and houses I remember from when I used to live here. It's so nostalgic. I mean, things have changed a little. There's some new places here and there, and some old ones have remodeled a bit. I guess I'm just seeing things from a different perspective now. Dots. I notice there's a lot less children running around. I know I'm not the first to move out. Before we left, I remember my mom talking about the number of residents leaving Minasato seemed to increase every year. I doubt the village is going to just up and disappear, but it's sad to see the bustling streets from my memories so empty now. Beads of sweat start dropping from my head. I glance around looking for a nice shady spot. Ah, perfect. Oh, hey, this is the video game store from the old game. I guess they have retained a few assets. Whew. I'm greeted by an amazing temperature drop as I enter the old bookstore. Ah, it's so cool and comfortable. Actually, it might be a little too cold. Oh, get a grip. Brr. I shiver a bit as my body adjusts to its surroundings. It may be cold, but compared to the scorching summer heat outside, this is heaven. I try airing out my shirt, but it sticks to me with determination. Gross. It's all sticky with my sweat. Yay, science. I walk around the small store, taking in the mom and pop atmosphere and cooling off in the store's air conditioning. Find a nice spot to stand underneath an air vent. I close my eyes and let out a relaxed sigh as the chilled breeze passes over my fur. As I open my eyes, I notice the magazine I'm interested in sitting on a shelf in the corner. Taking a closer look, I notice it's last week's issue. For such a rural area, it's nice to see the weekly publications neatly stacked like this. Too bad they're all old. For a moment it crossed in my mind that I could walk to my favorite bookstore in Osaka. But I quickly snapped back to reality. Yo, there goes gravity when I realize I'm still in Minasato. I guess I'll just kill time browsing around. Oh, ooh, nice little fucking transition there. I walk over to another magazine rack towards the front of the store. God, this is kinda tragic. Looks like all the magazines here are from last week. I'm not seeing any new publications at all. I pick one up and flip through the pages. ... It seriously looks like it came from the 90s. I place it back where I found it and see another one with more questionable content. Nothing better to do. And nobody's looking. I grab it and skim through half-heartedly, my eyes occasionally darting around to see if anyone's watching me. This article is surprisingly interesting. I should seriously consider subscribing to this one. Nah, that hurt my wallet too much. I guess I'll have to see if they have a website when I get back home. I close the magazine, put it back where it was. I look around for a clock and spot one above the front counter. What? Has it been half an hour already? As I turn to leave the store, I spot a familiar figure out of the corner of my eye. I look over to see Konosuke browsing the incredible selection facing away from me. I wonder when he showed up. Maybe he's been here the whole time and is avoiding me. Nah, Konosuke wouldn't do that, would he? I'll hide behind a nearby bookshelf and observe him carefully. He's completely absorbed by the article he's reading. Hey Konosuke, what you reading? I move from behind the shelf and wave at him. There's nothing. Oh, no response. Okay, that would explain it. God, this is so awkward. I walk back to the bookshelf to hide my shame. When Konosuke's engrossed like that, he tends to shut out everything around him. He's kind of known for living in his own world. Nice. Pull yourself together, Hiroyuki. You can do this. It's just Konosuke. I muster up whatever courage I can and move out from behind the shelf again, this time approaching him. Hey, Kona, as if right on cue, he raises his face up from the magazine and walks to the front counter, never facing me once. Thank you very much. Without stopping, Konosuke buys the magazine and leaves the store. I don't understand. I couldn't get him to notice me at all. I accidentally lock eyes with the clerk who has a bored look on her face. I feel my cheeks burn red a bit as I look away and move back to the magazine section. What was it Konosuke bought? He looked really into it. Well, we guess we might as well do that. Let's see where he was. Feeling my curiosity get the better of me, I move to the corner where he was as smoothly as I can. Nature magazines, photography magazines, the wonders of the world, huh? Nah, it's too easy. About top 10 colleges in the United States. Why would he be looking at that? No, it's gotta be... let's take a quick look down here. I see a hastily put away magazine hanging from the bottom shelf. Bingo, this has to be dots. The music's going down. I bet it's something lewd. Takes me over to process what I'm seeing. This is the erotic section. What? I pick up the magazine to get a good look at it. My jaw drops. Sexy Beast Monthly. No way. No freaking way. My eyes dart side to side. I'd hate to be caught holding this. No matter how many times I read the title, it's still the name of the #1 gay erotic periodical in Japan. Is Konosuke gay? I shake my head. Nah, it's probably just a coincidence. I'm sure there are plenty other explanations why this magazine was misplaced on the shelf. Though I can't deny that I like the first idea. I take another look at the magazine. Ooh, nice music happening here. Oof. This is the Ultimate F-Men edition too. Awesome. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff. Like I am. Oh shit. It's almost twice as thick as the one next to it. This isn't easy to find. What's it doing in a country bookstore like this? With trembling fingers, I flip it open. Amazing. I realize where I am once again and check my surroundings. Phew. Just me and the clerk still, and she's not paying much attention to what's going on around her. I'm the only customer at the moment. Feel the weight of the magazine in my hands growing heavier. I need it! I need it! Thank you very much. She didn't even look at it before putting it in the bag. Score! I try to hide the cover of the magazine as best I can. If you look carefully, you can see the contents through the plastic. I really regret not bringing my backpack with me. I need to drop this off in my room before... Hey, what are you looking at? The guy on a bike rides by giving me a thumbs up. How embarrassing. How could I just leave it there, though? It's so full of juicy content, it was practically begging for me to buy it. At least now we've got some quality reading material for the rest of the month. Thanks, Konosuke. I take a quick detour back to my grandparents' house to drop off the magazine and grab a bite to eat. Looks like Grandma and Grandpa went out too. I have the house to myself right now. Nah, I can wait for later. I've still got more places in Minnesota I haven't seen yet. After washing my plate and dismissing the dirty thoughts, I head back out into the summer heat. It's so hot! I've been walking most of the day now. As the day's gone by, it's only gotten hotter. All around me the air looks distorted. I'd call it a heat haze, but then again my head is feeling funny, so I'm not too sure about that. The cicadas are chirping loudly enough to hurt my ears. Rah, why did I think this was a good idea again? Even now, it feels like the temperature is rising. I dare not pull my phone to pull out my phone to check the temperature. I writhe in misery. When did Minnesota start to feel like a tropical zone? Maybe it's that global warming thing, or that greenhouse effect stuff. Oh, that scientifically accurate stuff that we're fucking up the world's in climate. Yep, leave it to us civilized folk to make everything worse for ourselves. Exactly, then it's we're the ones destroying the planet. Well, complaining isn't gonna drop the temperature. I just need to ignore it and take in the sights. Yeah, that's it. I take a deep breath, it fills my lungs with nothing but hot air. Pwah! Dots. I've been so distracted by the heat I didn't even realize where I ended up. Ah, the Crossroads. I smile so wide, I'm sure my teeth are showing. When we were kids, this is the place where we'd go to our separate ways after school. I used to live over there in my old house. Tourist places up the road a bit. Shun lives down that shady path. So many memories. I didn't even see the first part. I was checking the chat. I spit out as fast as I can. What the hell? While I was talking, a cicada decided to fly inside my mouth. God, this town's trying to kill me. I'm at my breaking point if I don't find somewhere cool to rest soon. Do we go down by the river or walk down the shady path? Well, the shady path leads to Shun's place, and we really don't need to be going there, because I'm not trying to find Shun, I'm trying to find Shun, and Shun is known to go down by the river. Down by the river! So we're going to go to the river. I push my way through some nearby bushes, immediately feeling the shade coming from the trees above. Minasato has a beautiful river that wraps around most of the village. I used to spend so many hot summers with my friends down here. I can't believe I didn't think about doing this sooner. Ah, this feels great. The shade, coupled with the cooling atmosphere provided by the river, quickly cools my overheating body. I take a seat on the riverbank overlooking the water and gaze down at my own reflection. It seems the water is fairly calm today. I can clearly see my face peering up at me. There were times in the past when the water was quite treacherous. I'm glad to see this isn't one of those days. In fact, I've come all this way. I might as well go all in. I leap up in excitement and start taking off my shoes and socks. Ha ha! Goodbye to the hot and hello to the cool. In your face, nature. I roll up my shorts a bit so they don't get wet, then gently stick a toe in the water and to test the temperature. Dots. Yep, just right. I hear the bushes rustle behind me. Eh? My eyes open wide without meaning to. I've left myself in a very vulnerable position. What if it's something that wants to eat me? My blood runs cold. My memory has just been stolen. My angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. I try withdrawing from the river as quickly as I can. We've been eaten. And that's the end of the fucking game. Crap! Hiroyuki. Suddenly I hear a voice call out my name. What? Don't kill me! Hey, we finally got to where Shun is. Thank God. It feels weird to be pursuing this character, considering that that is the character we were trying to avoid last time. Hey, it is you. Hi, Hiro. Two of my friends are walking down the same path I came from. Koya looks so pretty in this one. He's so fucking pretty. Yo, Hiroyuki. I take a deep breath and relax. Yeesh, what was I thinking? I'm practically in the middle of town. Like there'd be something that wants to kill me here. Haha, well, look who it is. What are you guys doing here? Same as you, I'm sure. We couldn't take the heat, so we came here to cool off. Well, I guess we can join forces to protect ourselves from the horrors of global warming. What the hell are you talking about? Koya smiles as he says that. Today's hotter than usual. My dad said it's likely to be the hottest day ever. But what's the temperature supposed to be? I think it's... Gah! Oh, he's down. What? Don't say it. I held Shun's mouth shut with my penis. No, as he looks at me in terror. You can't just go around saying the temperature, man. That's when the fire demon will jump into your body and burn you from the inside. You can't scream when your mouth is full. He's coming for ya. He's gonna get ya. Attack of the Wiener Man. Hiroyuki, I know you're having an episode right now, but Shun can't breathe. I look at my hands wrapped around Shun's muzzle. I'm practically pinning him beneath me. Waluigi! Waluigi! I let go of the panicking wolf. Sorry, Shun. Blah! Ha! Ha! What's the big idea? I almost suffocated you, jerk! Shun's angry glare pierces right through my heart. The cicada from earlier couldn't compare to this. I'm sorry, the heat must have scrambled my brain more than I expected. I didn't realize you were so superstitious, Hiro. My eyes dart between the two. I can barely remember what I said 5 seconds ago. Seriously, bro, you kinda overdid it. Gah. The way they're staring makes me feel like I'm being stabbed. Stupid, stupid. Why am I such a moron sometimes? I mean... That's... Ah ha 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 ha! I was just kidding the whole time. Yep, smooth. Rubbing the back of my head, I try my best to fix the situation. Even so, hearing about the temperature doesn't make it feel any better. I was trying to avoid the topic, but I guess I got a little too worked up over it. So sorry. My explanation doesn't help. Their cold expressions seem to strengthen. ... Crap, I'm breaking into a cold sweat. Seems to be the only thing cooling me down right now. So yeah. You know, I don't really believe in that stuff, right? The heat is making me delirious. Sure thing, Hiro. He winks at me. Gah, so don't be so patronizing, Kuya. It's embarrassing. Well, you've apologized quite a bit. I can sympathize, Hiro. I haven't been able to think straight today either. I forgive you. He holds out his hand to me, expecting me to grab it. Shun. The way his tail's wagging. Can't help but wag mine, too. I reciprocate the gesture, shaking his hand. Friendship is such a gift. Why don't we all cool off together? There's a log further up the way that hangs over the river. We can all sit down and put our feet in the water. I think I know which one you're talking about. You've shown it to me before, haven't you? Yep, now it's time to show Hiroyuki. At this point, I'm down for anything cool. Shun leads us down the riverbank. Not that far from where we were. I see the log that he was talking about. Wow, that does go up pretty far, doesn't it? Yep. When we finally arrive at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels are oh so fluffy, Kuya and Shun do what I did earlier and remove their shoes. With feet bare, the three of us carefully climb under the log and hang over the side, allowing our feet to float along in the water below. Ah, this is exactly what I've been looking for all day. The three of us gently slosh our feet in the water, taking in the beauty of the scenery around us. Ah, I allow myself to relax, letting the water flowing between my toes to keep me cool after a long day of exploration. Ooh. Hey! While I had my eyes closed, it seemed Kuya splashed some water onto Shun's ankles. I'll get you for this. Nya! You acting as if it didn't feel good. It's the principle of the matter. Hey, can I ask you guys something? Sure, go for it. I don't remember you two hanging out like this before. How'd you two get to be such good friends? It's a long story. Can't say we really understand it ourselves. Right, Shun? Kuya gives Shun a wink. dots, almost as if there's some sort of inside joke I'm not getting. Ha! Why did I have to move away?
Yep. I think we're close because that's the way fate decided it was meant to be.
I bet it's because we're both canines. Aw, can't I be in on this too? I'm almost a canine. You're a canid. It's different.
Nice try, my vulpine friend. It's not that easy to get in with us.
That's right. You need to prove your worth first. Then maybe we'll consider letting you in.
Ooh, wah! Ha ha ha!
You guys are mean. I kick some water in their direction. The hell was that, hero?
Yeah, you completely missed us.
Well, I managed to embarrass myself again. Dah! There's gotta be more to the story. Why won't you tell me? I look at them with pleading eyes. Those were crazy eyes I did. I don't know what the fuck that was. Ah, it's more fun watching you squirm. Andy's down. With his characteristic smirk still etched on his face, Kuya jumps off from the log and into the water. What?
He does that all the time. Try laying down on the log. There should be more than enough room now.
Kuya emerges soon after, floating in the water on his back. Okay. I carefully rest my back on the log below, getting a gorgeous view of the sky. Shun rests his head close to mine, body facing the opposite direction. The world above spreads out in front of my eyes. A piercing blue sky, soft, gentle clouds, the murmur of the river, the sound of the wind, the voices of the insects and the birds. They all harmonize into a natural rhythm. It's impossible to find this kind of serenity in the crowded city, almost as if I've stepped into another world. Wow. This is incredible. Can't get this where you live, eh, city boy? Kuya speaks as if he's reading my mind. But hey, not gonna lie, he really is great. How could anyone hate this? If I could, I'd live here forever. Well, let's not forget that it can be dangerous sometimes, too. Hey, Shun, remember the time you almost drowned in the river?
Why would you bring that up?
Hold on, am I missing something? Did that happen while I was gone? You're kidding me. Kuya's voice sounds genuinely surprised. Man, you're messing with us, aren't you? There's no way you'd forget something like that. You were there, too! Really? When did this happen?
I don't know. When I was 5?
That was 13 years ago? I can't believe I don't remember this. I'm usually so good at this kind of thing. Well, wait. What is that? Oh, I remember now. Kuya stares up at me from the water with a smile. Don't lie, Hiroyuki.
It's okay, we don't need to remember such awful things.
No, really, I remember. Give me some credit, guys. Now you guys remembered without being reminded of it. At least I'm being mature. Yeah, whatever. We almost lost a friend that day, but I guess for you it was just another Tuesday.
Hey, that's really rude. Stop using me to tease Hiroyuki, Koya. Don't take it personally, Hiro. He's just being an ass.
Thanks. Whatever. Shun sides with you. Hell yeah! We got Shun's approval. Fuck yeah! At least you remember now. I'd have been really pissed if you forgot. Look over at Shun. He's still smiling at me, letting me know everything's alright. You know, he's grown up quite a bit over the years. When I still lived here, he would have been less pushy about shooting Kuya down. Hell, I didn't even know he knew words like ass. I wonder what else he... Yo, what's up? You've been staring at Shun for like a whole minute. What? Nothing, just daydreaming. Sure. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Shun places his feet back in the water and swirls them around gently.
You know, some nights I still have nightmares about drowning.
Oh yeah, we're still talking about that. Okay, Hiro, time to focus. Let's see if I can remember the details. Dun 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 dun. It was a long time ago on a hot summer day, much like today. Let's play in the river, oh, well, they're 5, aren't they?
Let's play in the river, guys!
Looking for a way to distract himself with the Bond Festival ghost, Torihiko suggested that we go to the river. It was sudden, but with the overwhelming heat, it was hard to disagree. We'd be able to cool down a bit and still have fun. Everyone went back to their homes, put on their swimsuits, then came back. We raced to see who would be the first to jump in. I'm just gonna use their normal fucking voices. Ah, this feels great. Kuya won, and all of us hurried behind him, desperate for the cool water to touch our skin. I remember how the cold, pleasant feeling wrapped around me. It felt amazing. We splashed around in the water for a while, not wanting to leave its cold comfort. We talked, had a competition to find the weirdest looking rock, and tried to see who could hold their breath the longest underwater. Time seemed to fly by. Sooner or later, we ran out of things to do. Wanna go into the middle of the river? Konosuke suggested in his usual cheery tone. I remember Kyoji and Juichi being kinda hesitant to join us. The middle of the river is the deepest, and our parents always warned us how easy it would be to get swept away if we tried to swim there. Isn't that too dangerous, Konosuke? I don't like this. Imagine a fucking 5-year-old being, I don't like this. Kenji? Who the fuck is Kenji? Who the fuck is Kenji? Come on, it'll be fun. Our parents aren't here to stop us this time. Haha, listen to your brother, Juichi. Oh, it's Juichi's brother. Yeah. Let's do this, guys! It was suddenly very tempting to disobey our parents. We thought we knew what they meant when they said it was dangerous. We thought we could handle it. The danger was exciting. A place where we might be swept away. A place where we can't reach the bottom with our feet. At the time, it definitely seemed more fun than what we were doing. In the end, our curiosity got the better of us, and we walked towards the center, one by one. The current grew faster, even though we were still able to stand. It took some strength to stay in place. But we didn't stop. We pushed forward. Ooh, this thing's really fast! It was scary, but we were still enjoying our little adventure. Hey, I think we can get to the other side this way. Yells of excitement rose up, and then it happened. Wah! Shun was dragged under by the current. At the smallest in age, height, and weight, it was easy for him to get caught. He struggled to stay above water as we all cried out, Shun! This is bad, we gotta do something! I know we were all thinking the same thing, but we were scared stiff. We didn't know what to do. All we could do was yell Shun's name as he was dragged further and further away. What the hell are you kids doing? As luck would have it, there was an adult who was passing by. Ugh. Ugh. Thankfully, that farmer was there. He was able to pull Shun out in time. Why are the edges of the screen red? It makes me feel like we're, like... we're in danger of, like, dying. Yeah, and all of us got our asses handed to us. Yeesh. How could I forget that? Maybe I was repressing it because of the punishment I got.
It's hard to explain what it felt like. I had this feeling like I was meant to die right at that moment.
It was a pretty stupid thing for us to do. Shun didn't even know how to swim yet. Yeah. It took us a long time to come back after that.
I've shown this river who's boss. I can swim now.
Well, even if we did go in, I doubt the river would be able to drag us along now. Speak for yourself, fatty. What? Oh, what the fuck? A crow cries out above us while I pat my stomach in shame.
I'm not fat. Looking around, it's clear we've been here for most of the afternoon. A gentle orange tint now colors everything I see, suggesting sunset is upon us. Alright guys, it's getting late. I think I'm gonna head out. I should too. Aww. It's not like I have all the time in the world, Hiroyuki. I guess I'll go home too. I'd rather not be by myself, and the temperature's cooled down a bit. The three of us return to the riverbed, grab our shoes, and... Oh, I forgot a towel. Dough! Great, I'm gonna get everything wet. Hiroyuki, catch! I turn to Koya as he's tossing me a towel. Thanks, Koya, you really are prepared. Don't mention it. I use his spare towel to dry off as much of my feet as I can. No, really, thanks a lot. It saved me some trouble. I toss him back the towel. Oof! Though with my amazing aim, it catches him right in the face. Oops. I said don't mention it. I'll see you around, guys. See you, Shun. Shun waves as he runs off cheerfully. Kui and I wave back. Watch your step going through the bushes. I'll be fine, Kui. I'm not a helpless little blah! He turns back to reply, then trips dramatically. It's quite an impressive display. What the hell, Shun? I smile at Kui as we run up to help him up. Up in the sky, the crow lets out another cry. Almost as if it was reacting to reciting a soliloquy. Ah, what a lovely day.